So this title probably sounds a lot clickbaity and weird, like how is ego a good thing, especially for like success in nofap or something. In this video I will tell you exactly how I got to like day 600 something in nofap just using my big ego. So I had a lot of clients that are like, I will give them all the advice that I used to like succeed on nofap. For example, like maybe affirmations, maybe like identity shift, maybe like punishments, maybe like starting slow, a lot of different tips that I gave in my previous videos on this YouTube channel. But I just noticed that if someone doesn't have a big ego, they have like a pretty small ego actually, they don't really care about, for example, what other people think of them. And they just don't really care about if they are gonna be really proud of themselves or something like that. They just don't really care. As Andrew Tate was talking about this, having a big ego can be a good thing if you know how to use it to actually like care about self-improvement. Because if you have big ego and you use it constructively, it's good because you will care about improvement. You will be really focused and double down on actually improving yourself because you care. Compared to people who don't have egos, they don't really care about anything. Like they can be perfectly happy without any money, without any like insane physique or anything. And if you have a big ego, you can leverage it to actually succeed on OFAP like I did. So what I did was that when I was on like day 30 or something, and most of you guys can do that in my opinion. So if you use some tips like uninstalling social media, installing porn blockers, stuff like that, you can probably get to day 30. It shouldn't be too hard. After that happened, I just started telling a lot of friends and people that I'm actually on nofap on day like 30, 40, 50. And after like day 60, 70, I started feeling like almost kind of like kept accountable by those people because of my ego. Because if at that moment I relapsed, and I told them like they found out maybe that I relapsed or something like that, they would make fun of me in some way because like it was already ridiculous that I was on such a streak as like a teenager in high school. So what happened is that having this big ego didn't let me break this streak because there was a lot of people who would make fun of me because of that, and my ego wouldn't let me just like do that because, for example, on this YouTube channel I would need to probably admit that I broke my streak. I couldn't really flex on anyone. That is like I'm coaching some people for nofap literally, so my ego doesn't really let me break my streak because that would mean that I'm a failure in some sense to my ego. So because all of these things like I'm a winner because of nofap, that's bullshit. But the ego doesn't really know. So my ego would think that I'm a loser and would lower my confidence, lower my self-image, and would make me feel a lot worse if I broke my streak. So that's why this video is not actually clickbait. I just used my ego to succeed on nofap because it doesn't let me relapse anymore. In the first maybe like 2 weeks, 3 weeks, it wouldn't really help me because like still I wouldn't really care because nobody knew anyway. But right now, literally you watching this, you know that I'm on this such streak. So even you are keeping me accountable just by watching this video and giving me another view. So yeah, that's basically it. If you think this is clickbait, just try it out for yourself. Get to like a few weeks of streak, start recording it for YouTube, start coaching someone nofap, tell 5 of your friends that you are on the streak, start competing with a friend who's gonna get the bigger streak, and your ego will not let you relapse. So that's basically it. See you in another video, guys. See you tomorrow.